Well, it's that time of year again. Now to a Unit 9 consumer report. That time of year to say thanks to those who help you all year long. But with a tight budget, can you afford to give a holiday gift? Unit 9's Brenda Flanagan has some tips on holiday tipping.
They blow your leaves, cut, color, and comb your hair and your dog's hair, too. They deliver your mail and your kids. You owe all these people a nice thank you, but do you owe every one of them a holiday tip, too?
I think people are confused about that.
And in this bad economy, can you afford to tip at all?
Unit 9 is going to help you figure it all out with some tips on tipping, like how to tip on a budget, what's the best tip that you can give, and what's the absolute worst, something you should never give. First, let's take a look at how other people tip.
I usually do get holiday tips, a bottle of wine, sometimes gift certificates, and sometimes cash.
Customers say happy holidays with all kinds of gifts, and most of those tips go to about 12 different types of services, according to a Consumer Reports survey. At the top, house cleaners, who averaged $50 in holiday tips. Everyone else got about $15 to $25. What should you do? Here's tip number 1. Know the rules for the profession you're giving a gift to. For example, don't give money to your kid's teacher unless it's a group gift. Why?
A lot of school districts really frown upon giving cash gifts to teachers because it looks like it could be a bribe.
And did you know the Postal Service says mail carriers can't accept cash or gifts worth more than $20? Not that everyone obeys.
I give my mailman a gift every year.
Do you give him a gift or cash?
I gave him cash and a box of candy last year.
Tip number 2, the basic rule, give about 1 week's wages in holiday gifts.
So if somebody gets $50 a week for cleaning your house or your apartment, that's what you would give them as a holiday tip.
Again, that's kind of expensive in this economy, especially when everyone wants.
Money always is beautiful.
Money's nice. I mean, can you beat that?
So here's tip number 3. Make a budget based on who gets a tip and how much you can afford, and stick to it. Most people are grateful for anything.
People give what they can give or want to give, and that's fine. And if they don't, that's fine too with me.
Tip number 4, if money's tight, give cash to people who really need it most. You know who they are, and most work very hard for what they do get. You could also give gift cards. They're as good as money, but beware.
Some gift cards do require an activation fee by the company.
Read the fine print. But if you don't have cash, you can give wine or home-baked goodies. Just watch out for allergies. If you can't afford that, then give this. It's really the best tip of all. Tip number 5, give a holiday card with a handwritten, heartfelt thank you.
Even a card, a thank you, just because of what we do, would be highly appreciated.
Maybe include a little piece of candy or a flower. But what's the one thing that you should never ever give as a tip? Let me show you. Nothing at all. That's just rude. I'm Brenda Flanagan, Unit 9.